What's up, everybody? Richard back today. Another reaction video. You guys have not shut up about this in a good way. This album here, this is Boundaries. Okay, I've known about Boundaries for a long time. I love the vocalist. I think he's awesome. I can't wait to listen to this. You guys have been pounding the table for this. Now, I don't know if this is going to be going up for YouTube members or for the general public. Depends on how the copyright situation goes, but I'm excited to check this out. I saw it was 12 tracks, about 32 minutes long. That's if you do some math. That's less than 3 minutes a song. And there's some cool features on here. Marcus Vick, Lockie from Alpha Wolf, Matt Honeycutt, which I cannot wait for that song. But I'll shut up now. Let's dive in and check this out. Let's see what all the hubbub is about. Here we go. This is Turning Hate into Rage. Is that the same thing? I don't know. Let's go. Got some harmonics. It's a very OG metalcore sound there. Pull this mic a little closer. Get a little punk beat. Alright. Pan left. Dude, that's super OG metalcore, but I'm here for it. Let's hear that again. Let's hear that again. What a call out, by the way. Ooh, some panning going on the left there. I feel like it's coming like up and over my head. Ooh, hold on a minute. Let me go back. I love listening to these songs with headphones because like there's some cool textures being panned here on the left. Let me go back and listen to that. You got like that noise like coming up. It almost sounded like the beginning of the riff was on the left and then it came full. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I know I keep pausing, but this is already off the hook, man. What was that breakdown? That was such a... Okay, hold on. It's kind of like a continuation of the riff. Yeah. Oh man, that's dope. Oh, dude, go back into it? Or are we just gonna fade out? Nope. I just want to hear that riff one more time, man. Out here? Yeah. I like how they have that part of the riff and it kind of continues. There we go. Oh, man. Oh, see, I wish right here they kind of like did this pan out and it went like... Did it one more time, but... We'll let it just go right into the next track. I got YouTube Premium, so no more ad problems. Thank you to the guy who donated the 20 bucks. So the album's called Death Is a Little More, okay. Sorry for my eye, by the way. I got some bad allergies going on, man. All right, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, man. We gotta. These guys are not wasting any time with these tracks. I dig it. This is Darkness Shared. Okay, here we go. Such OG metalcore feels here, man. Drink your water. Stand right. That feels very thrashing. Dude, that's super old school metalcore. Holy shit. It sounds like it could be off the first As I Lay Dying album. Like Frail Worlds Collapse. Ooh. This feels like an old school, like August Burns Red breakdown. Not this part, but. That was a little. Let me hear that again. That felt a little clunky, but let me hear that one more time. I want to make sure. I love those kicks. All right, no, that was a lot cleaner than I remembered. I like his voice. Become. Oh. Okay, so this is the chorus again, but he's screaming it. Oh, is that speeding up? Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so that was a really cool track. I like the guy's voice. Like, you know, the only the one singing chorus, which I thought that he has a nice voice. I thought it was a nice touch. Didn't feel too forced. At first, I thought it felt a little clunky, but it did its thing. It went in pretty well. Again, like more old school metalcore vibes. I know that somebody in the comments mentioned for me to like look at the lyrics while I listen to this. I would, but this would be a very long album reaction. So like for individual songs, I'll probably do that more in the future. But for an album, it's kind of tough. But obviously, this is there's something bad going on here. Some rage here. Death is a little more. Name of the album. Listen, man, I'm loving these old school metalcore vibes. Like I said, that could like some of those breakdowns could have been off like Frail Worlds Collapse, you know, Frail Words Collapse from As I Lay Dying. So I'm digging it so far. Next we have Like Petals from a Stem. Like Petals from a Stem. That's deep. Okay. 126, so no wonder we're getting here. We're going to get dropped on our head. I do wish that the last song, because of how chaotic it was, went into this one a little bit more seamless. But let's listen to this again. The beginning. Okay, so it's still chaotic. It just had a little bit of a buffer. One by one by one. Listen to this. Yeah. Oh, I love that filter on the vocals. Oh, here we go. Come on. 3, 2. I was a little off. Alright, we're gonna let this one go right into the next one too. Seems like a little interlude kind of thing. Pan right there. So real quick before we go into the next song, super chaotic, super heavy. I kind of liked how it was a continuation of the last track. We kind of had a little bit of a buffer there at the beginning with a little bit. I wish it just kind of went full on chaos the whole way through. That would have been cool. But that was a fun song. We got Easily Erased. I believe this was a single, right? I want to say I haven't heard any of these songs yet. Swear to God, have not heard them. I have seen like this video popping around, but I've never listened to it. Let me start it over so I can shut up and we can listen to it. My bad there. I just wanted to make that clear. I have not heard any of these songs. It's weird, like, he's like the inverse Brian Garris. Okay. Guy's out of left field, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Ooh. This video is cool. Huh. Obviously, huge ups for being able to sing like that while drumming.
Those days I wish I never met you. Because then I could sleep at night. I didn't have to walk around with the knowledge that there was someone like you out there.
Oh, we gonna get another breakdown? The coffee or tea's go. Oh no. Yeah. Oh man. Man, that song, was that the first single? I remember seeing this song around. I didn't listen to it though. I promise, guys, I did not. And that was different, man. Like, obviously, I was very interested. I love watching the videos. I just get really engulfed in those. So sometimes the songs or the videos take me a second, but the vocals from the drummer, I feel like that might need to grow on me. I don't hate it in a nutshell, right? Like I don't dislike his vocals or his tone. I think that's immense talent to be able to do that. It's just I'm so used to. I believe the vocalist name is it Matt? Is that his name? Anyway, I'm so used to his vocal with Boundaries that that was very different from what he sounds like. So it was definitely out there. Again, I wish I had the time really to kind of look at the lyrics. But very cool video. I kind of liked. I love the black and white kind of like almost like there's like a spotlight down on the scenes in there, and then they look like they're in like a I don't know what kind of house they look like. They're in Massachusetts or something. I know they're from Connecticut, but Mass loves those houses that have like the little alcove kind of thing in the like on the outside of it, kind of like the little like I don't know what shape that would be, but. Yeah, that was a cool track, man. I love that breakdown there at the end. That breakdown was crushing. That was super cool. Different for Boundaries from what I've heard in the past, but again, I'm not opposed to it. It might just take me a couple listens outside of this to really get to, so it's not so jarring, if that makes sense. But I will say the second time he came in, though, how it was like the isolated vocal, that was a nice touch. I liked that. Kind of broke up the music part of it and kind of gave him a second to shine. So I thought that was really, really cool. But let's see what we got next. Oh. Curse to Remember. Okay, so again, off the bat, that's OG metalcore right away, like just straight away. Oh, the drums are cool, yeah. Uh-oh. I feel like Boundaries loves to do that with like, you know, like the vocals very out in front, the drums kind of go away. You kind of have like a little bit of like a kind of like a lead there in the back, but then you have like the like a riff like that just kind of builds up and then they just smash you. So let me back up. We'll hear that again. Yeah, like this. I feel like they love to do that. I feel like their breakdown riffs are like so simplistic, but they're super nostalgic sounding. I love it. Love the harmonic flavor. Was that him? Is that the drummer again? Sounds like some good syncopation there. Trying to hear it. Ooh. Almost sounds like the kick. One of the kicks is matching the cymbal hit. That's cool. Uh-oh. I don't think these guys fade. Ooh. Wow, okay. Yeah, I'll pause it right there before we go into it. So, Curse to Remember. Again, man, so many OG metalcore feels. For me, what really stood out here was the drums. There's some really cool, some just cool little flavors. Like I said, it sounds like that one part, like the kick matching the cymbal hit. I thought that was really cool. And then you could just also hear, too, like at the very beginning there was just some cool drum patterns going on there where, you could make that just super simplistic, but like that kind of carries the momentum of the song, I feel like, at the beginning, and I thought that was super cool. I believe that was the drummer also singing again, once again. Very interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't like, I like his vocal by itself. I think I just have this vision of like what Boundaries is in my head, and I imagine just Matt's vocals and then just these crushing breakdowns, like that OG flair. And so when that kind of gets thrown off, it takes me a second to kind of calibrate, like, all right, what's going on here? And now the end of this song was super more on the electronic end, so I'm curious what we get for the next one. So I'll let it just go right into it, and we'll see what we got. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on. You hear that riff there on the left? I wonder if that's going to be the lead into the next track. Oh, now it's going right? Okay. Yeah. Death is a little more, okay. This is title track. Yeah. Yeah, this is a cool riff. Feels like very... I just also want to say too, I love it when drum parts, because I'll listen to it again in a second, but it sounded like there's very little snare usage, and for some reason, man, I love it when they've got those fucking kicks moving and you just have like cymbal work over top of it. I think that sounds so sick. Let me hear that again though. Like very little, but yeah, that was cool. That's a cool vocal. Whoa. I feel like we're summoning. That felt like some orchestral deathcore or something there. The blaze never escape my throne. I don't belong here. I don't belong here. They say I don't belong here. Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure. That's a cool line. Like a call up for a breakdown. Yeah. Cool. Yes, I'll pause it there and we'll let it ring out. But yeah, I feel like Boundaries does that a lot more than a lot of bands today, where like I believe on their last album they did that too, where it's kind of like, I love how like the songs go into one another. That kind of did there. A lot of bands don't really do that anymore because, you know, it's a singles age, you know, it's just kind of a collection of songs. But I do feel like Boundaries does a really nice job of trying to tell like a sequential story with their music. Of course, I don't have the lyrics pulled up, so that would be another piece to it. But instrumentally, I can feel it. And again, man, some really cool. Just I'm a sucker for the OG metalcore stuff. Does it feel maybe a little repetitive? And I'd have to go back and listen to them all again. But like, is it kind of similar? I feel like with OG metalcore, like that kind of sound, like the patterns are all super, like, simplistic and similar. The you know, stuff like that, or just the you know, like the just stuff like that. It just sounds super familiar, so that could be why it sounds a little similar to me. But I'm loving it. It's kind of like you know, these guys. You know, Dying Wish is kind of like that, with that more of that OG throwback sound. So I dig it and I appreciate it. What do we have next? We got to get to some of these features, right? There's some features coming up. All right, we're ringing out. See this? Okay, here's the first feature. Lockie from Alpha Wolf. Oh my goodness! All right, hold on a minute. So we had the ringing out guitar from the end there, and then it went into this. So I love also like the old timey film. Like, you know, like movies are just invented 1930s, you know, kind of cinema look. Yeah, that's cool. A pale light lingers. Oh, the contrast and the tempo. 10 seconds in is sick. Oh, is that a gun? Oh, it's hard. Oh my god, it's even worse. Yeah, dude. Oh. Man, such cool symbolism. Hell yeah. Oh. Here comes Lockie. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here he comes. Come on. I fucking burn for you. Choking down the flames of regret. Black smoke fills the sky with how I burn. I don't forget that I'd rather be dead. I forgive. He's got a gnarly vocal, man. I love it. That was sick. That was a cool way to put him in there without him being in the video. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, hold up a minute. Usually, I would expect that for, like, the outro of the track. but we'll get some weird stuff going on here. Like, I also want to say too, what I love about this song most, this is probably my favorite song yet. The clean transitions, but also like how like different they are, like the tempos from one another. Being able to pull that off consistently and like make them sound and feel good is tough, and these guys have nailed it every single time on this song. That's awesome. What did I do? There we go. So this is from like what, 2 tracks ago we had like this electronic ending. Is that DB Cooper? You were supposed to save me. The roots of you run with ruin. Nothing here will grow. A golden room painted with fire. Oh, what the? With nothing to show. Whoa, that's cool. Whoa, that's oh my god. So there's this guy I know, Ian Urquhart. He's done like music videos for me in the past. He's gone on tour with other people. I'm pretty sure that's his brother Connor, who used to be in a band in this area that I'm from called Unbounded. I'm like 95% sure that's him. If so, that's super cool. I could be totally wrong, but it looks like it is. Oh. Get out of here. Ooh, that was cool. It's just a cut, boom, nothing. I want to check out these lyrics real quick. I'm sure these are probably in here. Yeah, so let's see here. Another day dragged into sleepless night. I wish I knew no stars when the sky grows dark. Each one a reminder of all that we are and how it fell apart. Monument to every meaningless goodbye and a purpose I have yet to find. A pale lingers no matter where I hide. Are you ready for truth and pain to be the same? Are you ready for truth and pain to be the same? Damn. Sounds like he's got something to say. The difference between you and me and my reality was never going to be your... The difference between you and me is my reality was never going to be your dream. Ooh, that's deep, man, because you think about it, right? Like, you could, I'm assuming maybe this is a breakup or something. I mean, that's kind of where my first, it's kind of like this genre kind of brings you there initially. So, like, this other person could look at somebody and be like, you know, this is their dream relationship. They're finally with somebody that they enjoy being with. And then the reality, though, of that person, it's almost like the thought, it's almost like the other person, the dream is the thought of the other person rather than who they actually are. Maybe not even necessarily a bad thing. It's just who they are. And hey, this is a band, right? Like a touring musician. There might be a lot of things kind of lacking in that relationship. That's the reality of that person, which is not the same as the dream of the other person. That's such a cool fucking line, man. The difference between you and me is my reality was never going to be your dream. That's fucking cool. Like, I gotta be honest, that's a cool fucking line. Damn, I wish I wrote that. Fuck. Anyway, the roots of you run with ruin. Nothing here will grow. A golden room painted with fire. A life lived with nothing to show. God damn, man. I'm gonna need more time. I'm gonna need to fucking bring this into, I used to have in college, I used to have like a poetry kind of interpretation sort of class. I don't remember the actual name of it, but I have to bring this in. This is some awesome fucking lyrics. Let me just look at the outro here. Will you leave the ones you love and let them escape to a place you can't touch? Or or is that not good enough for you? Yeah, I mean, that kind of goes back to what I was saying before, kind of like letting this person go because you love them and you let them escape to a place you can't touch. It's like you let them go and you just, there's like, because your reality isn't going to be their dream. You just can't reach them. You can't touch them. I think that's super cool. Too many years spent feeling fucking worthless, corruptions of form, infect, kill, repeat. God damn. I could be totally off base with my analysis of that, but that was a hard line. That first line that was hard. That was hard. All right, let's go into the next track. Ooh. So this is Face the Blade.
I'm always ready for what's ever coming.
I'm always ready for what's ever coming.
Looking forward to the end. Pressing your lips to a poison well.
That's a tough riff.
But it still serves a tale. You can't take advantage if I don't let you in. Seeking redemption. They'll practice mercy. Understanding. The blood I bleed. And I'm sorry. A sharpened end slips under my ribs. The price to be paid.
Oh, dude. Hold on, I want to go back and just acknowledge that drum part again because that was super cool. It was like, it felt like fast and then kind of like, yeah.
A sharpened end slips under my ribs. The price to be paid. When you face the blade.
That was cool.
And I'm slain. A world too distant to ever lose myself again.
Ooh.
Reduced by power I use. By what's inside. Disappointing enough with a bone of ass. To overwhelm, to make a difference.
My insides spill onto the pavement, mimicking a field of orchids. A beautiful arrangement, the kind you wouldn't believe if you hadn't seen it. No feeling is permanent. Change is mine to have should I choose it. But before these choices can be made, I have to face the blade.
What else do you want from me?
What else do you want from me? Man, I love this. This was so cool. I loved. Oh man, where do I even begin, dude? Once again, man, I gotta give this drummer a lot of credit. This dude is a fucking. Where was this guy when I was in True Shot years ago and I needed a drummer? This guy's a fucking beast. Like, I just love just. This guy's got so many cool just fills. Like, so many parts where you could just do something totally simple on the drums. And his little flavors, man, really add so much texture to what are. Again, I'm not saying that they're copied riffs. That's not at all what I'm saying. I'm just saying that they have a there's a time and place that we've heard them in the past, so they sound very similar, but the drums really make them different and unique. Because let's face it, guys, I mean, I don't want to say a lot of drummers back then, but a decent amount were just not up to snuff. I mean, you kind of see it over the years with a lot of bands kind of replacing drummers and whatnot. You know, a lot of them were younger back then. You know, they're just not. So you kind of remember the riffs, but you don't really remember a lot of cool drum parts outside of a few select bands. You guys might hear that cop car going by, but that was such a cool song. That was so cool. All right, let's hear next.
Feels like vengeance.
Feels like vengeance. Scars on a soul. Oh, camera, refocus. Oh, they're typing on the typewriter. That's cool. Oh.
What are you trying to say? How much is enough for you to be pleased?
This feels almost like Oh man, I could be totally off with this, but like, why is the first band that come to mind like Car Bomb? Why is that the first band that comes to mind? I haven't listened to that band in fucking forever, but this feels very like that. Like just also, just I don't know why Glass Clouds coming to mind too. Those I could be totally off base, but Car Bomb is one that immediately came to mind when I heard that. I could be totally off. I'm sorry if I am, but that's just I don't know why that came to mind. Oh man. I also feel like him, Matt, I believe that's the vocalist name. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I feel like his cadences for his lyrics like are similar in a lot of ways. Like what I love about it though is even though to me they do feel similar, and I could be wrong about that, but that's kind of I just love how he it almost feels like he screams until like his lung capacity, like he just has to take a breath. Like he's so frantic until he has to breathe, and then he goes to the next line, okay, and then the next line, okay, and then that's just kind of how I feel. I think that's super cool for this style of music. So we've been here before. Life doesn't give anything that I will reclaim. Will you walk with me into okay. To live a life we find worth missing. A comfort of defeat. My mind and my motivations exist with this bitterness. I cannot hold on to desire. I resent all Hold on. Hold on, dude. What the fuck was that? Sorry to breathe in. Hold on a minute. I gotta say, dude, that was so cool. I want to tell you why. Not only was the breakdown itself just awesome, but the way that they had the guy singing, and it's a higher register than what he typically does, and to just drop that right after, that's illegal in 47 states. That was fucking sick. That was so cool. I'm sorry to keep pausing, guys, but there's so much I love too. Another thing I love is when they hear like the double kicks, and it kind of it's like the drummer comes up and does his kicks, and he comes out and you hear the like I love stuff like that. That's so cool. It just kind of keeps you kind of going. I also love it when they didn't do it, but I also like it when it pans left and right. Like it would be cool if they did the drums like left or right, and then the guitar on the other side there. Will you walk me into entropy? Oh, Jesus. Here we go. You can understand. I'm losing one you never had. I'm bound for all this. All right, so that was a really cool ending. So first of all, I like that first breakdown with after you kind of had like the chorus and you kind of went into that. That was cool there at the end, the dun dun, because you kind of expect them to kind of like just go along with each other at the end, but the drums are just slightly off. That was cool. That was so cool. Okay, what are these features? I know is the next one Marcus. Cool, awesome. All right, so Marcus Vick. That is Invent Animate, correct? I'm not really. I haven't heard Invent Animate in a while. I don't think I don't think it'll be my style of music, but I'm pretty sure he's the vocalist for them, right? Let me know in the comments. Blame's Burden. Okay. Sounds like off the rim. Oh, all right. We're two-stepping. Why did that? Let me hear that again. That felt very like Coheed or like Coheed and Cambria, or I don't know why I think Protest the Hero. I feel like Protest the Hero is a little bit more crazy, but that felt very. I felt a little bit of Coheed. Yeah. Bam. Ooh. Were those keys? Or pads? So this is obviously Marcus Vick. Ooh. Dude, imagine this song, listening to this song at Warped Tour, dude. That'd be fucking insane.
Without the burden of anyone missing me, without the burden of the blame.
Dude, I feel like if Boundaries was around in like 2006 or 7, like they would have been the biggest band ever. Like I just feel like they would have been. It's not a knock either. They just have a sound that was like back then amplified to 100. Definitely a little bit of a different song from what I'm used to with them, but like I didn't hate it. Like it had some nice flavors to it. It fit the feature very well. Like I feel like that's kind of that felt more. Oh, this one I cannot wait for. But like I just like how like they're kind of adapting the songs to the features in a way. It just kind of feels like it just fits naturally. I'm sure they obviously they wrote the songs first, right? Then they kind of asked a corresponding vocalist, but it matched so well. And Marcus had a nice voice there. That was really cool. Next, we have Matt Honeycutt featured on this one. Dude, I cannot fucking wait to listen to this. Minute 46. All right, hold on a minute. Okay. All right, let's go. Here we go.
Let's exchange the final words you said to me. A silence is broken with malice. For the dead and the blooded, like a trigger in my hand. Squeeze your finger, what comes next? Take it alive. Out of my hands. Fucking fire. Maybe now I can see things from within. Never is your life. I'm not a better soul. A thousand ashes crashing the sky. Got held to the ground and bushes. Beat it to fucking death. Oh my god, damn. To stand up on my Lord within, covered in blood-soaked salvation. Listen to your own pain. Grow pain and fade away. Into the darkened decay. Sick and frail, falling on the gates. A ghost turning out of hell.
Dude, what the fuck?
The blackened gates of Christ. Grounded diamond.
Hold on, we're gonna back it up and listen to the outro again. But again, another great example of tailoring the part or the song to the feature. Like, I feel like Matt Honeycutt and Kublai Khan are the masters of, like, instrumentally. There's just not a lot happening, but it still sounds just so fucking heavy. And I think a big part of it is his vocals. And what I love too is we kind of heard the back and forth because both of these guys have a very like identifiable tone, and it was super cool to hear them go back and forth. And this felt like Dillinger on crack. I mean, this was just all over the place chaos. I loved it. Let's go. Go to the next one. Inhale the grief. I believe this is the second to last song. Oh, this is the last one.
Let me lay where I fall. Not everything can be good. Before it hits the bottom.
That's cool. Yeah, keep going back to that riff. That's cool. Okay. Oh yeah.
Coming to terms with a life twice as hard and half as long. I can't stand to be alone with my thoughts. Always feel like a fraud. No longer am I reserved for the undeserved. I was taught to hate myself before anything else.
Oh, And listen, I know those are just chugs, but to get it that rhythmic, that's tough, man. Speaking from a guy who's never played guitar in his life, but I can understand that it's hard.
To come and take us away. A fantasy. Just a dream. A savior 1%. If only I believed. Nobody gives a fuck about me. Nobody gives a fuck about me.
Ooh. Get the bass out.
I was the worst of myself. feel like a fuck up. I feel like a failure. But at least it's not every day. And I am getting better.
Wow, that was a great final track, I gotta say. Man, so I love that. It's a great outro track. Like I said, I feel like so many times you have these bands that are like, 12, 10 track albums. You have 9 songs that are just fucking gonna crush you over the skull. Maybe one that's a little weird, and then the last track is all of a sudden where they're super emotional. I feel like Boundaries does a nice job of kind of sprinkling that throughout the whole album, so you're kind of accustomed to it. And I feel like that's kind of the case with a lot of their catalog, is where they kind of have like this, what I call like emotive hardcore kind of feel throughout. Like they have like the crushing OG metalcore style riffs, but then they also have a little bit of that emotion put in there too. Like this song right here, it's actually popped up right here, "Realize and Rebuild." That song was just like that. I remember that, and it felt like this feels like a band that would have just popped off in the Warped Tour world. I wish that they could have played that, but yeah, guys, this was absolutely worth the hype, man. I mean, okay, so far since I've been back on YouTube, I've heard "Knocked Loose," "Alpha Wolf," "Dealer," and now this one. Where does this one stack up, you might ask? Listen, man, I know it's gonna sound bad. It's probably my fourth. It's probably fourth out of 4, but I love it still. Like these are all high quality albums. Like I'm still gonna check out the Light Moss to Flames album as well. I just feel like with Boundaries, where I feel like I think like it differs a little bit for me between these other 3 that I mentioned, is that I feel like with Boundaries there's a little bit more balance in the mix in terms of like instrumentals and the vocals, whereas those other 3 bands, the vocals are definitely out in front, and like I love that when that like kind of guides the music a little bit more. Again, I could be wrong. I'm not an engineer or anything like that. It just feels like Boundaries is a little bit more balanced in that way, and I just prefer songs that are very vocally in your face, vocally driven. Also, I mean, the instrumentals I loved in this. Don't get me wrong. I just like being able to follow the vocalist in the song as opposed to kind of like the amalgamation of everything happening or the instrumentals. And I feel like I do that a little bit more with Boundaries. So I kind of get lost a little bit more, and like the parts aren't as pronounced as some of those other albums that I just mentioned. But this was still absolutely awesome. I loved it. I think probably my favorite track is honestly the one featuring Lockie, and then I love the Matt Honeycutt one, but this one here, "Scars on a Soul," was awesome too, because that was the one with like the singing chorus into that brutal breakdown. So those are probably my top 3. If I had to rank them, I'd probably go the one featuring Lockie, the one featuring I would say one featuring Lockie, "Scars on a Soul," and "Blood Soaked Salvation" featuring Matt Honeycutt. Those are my 3 favorites. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. This was a lot of fun. Thanks for the recommendation, and I'll see you in the next one. Like, subscribe, all that. See ya. Bye.